my biggest fear used to be ending up alone. Nowadays, my biggest fear truly is ending up on that deathbed and not being able to say that I went after every last thing that I knew I was supposed to go after. You know, there's certain fears that hold you back, and then there's certain fears that free you. Can you imagine having to sit there and tell yourself that I was too scared to go after anything? It's very out of my comfort zone to go so hard for a life that I've never seen. Society really wants us to think that once you hit 30 and you haven't made it yet, that you're not going to be successful, and I do not believe that. I started on a journey to self-discovery, and I just really wanted to be proud of the person that I was showing up as, and I made it there. The question of the day is, what are you chasing?
Almost lost my mind a couple times. It got so hot I thought I wanna die. Blood dripping from my arm, just wanna feel inside. Too afraid to open up, so I'd rather hide. Man, I'm just so grateful that I made it this far. Almost thought I had to call my mama in a cop car. Betty's everything for me and everything I need. I would be nothing if you didn't give me no reason to be. Cause I'm riding through the city. It's but tomorrow away, and I ain't worried about it. Come too far. City with the top down.
Whoa, it's so cold. I'm so tired of the cold. Everybody come on now. We so tired of the mud cold. So tired of the cold. I have been obsessed with Friday's album. My friends have been actually telling me, multiple friends have been telling me to listen to that for like weeks now, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But now I'm obsessed. It's been on repeat. And there's one song where he's talking about how he hopes he sees it through before he's gone. And I'm telling y'all, I talk about it on live all the time, how my biggest fear used to be ending up alone. Which is why I was a huge people pleaser. But nowadays, my biggest fear truly is ending up on that deathbed and not being able to say that I went after every last thing that I knew I was supposed to go after. Like, I'm telling you, that part of the song gets me every time, because it truly is such a big fear for me. Can you think about it? Think about it. If you make it to the end, when you make it to the end, because we all have an expiration date. So when you make it to that date and you're laying on that bed, can you imagine having to sit there and tell yourself that I was too scared to go after anything? I was too scared or too embarrassed, or I let my silly little insecurities hold me back from going after what I knew I was supposed to be going after. Can you imagine that? Like, that is so terrifying to me. I used to really want and pray for a hospital room just full of people that loved me. Like, I just wanted a huge funeral, you know, a huge crowd of people that were like, I loved her. Chelsea was so amazing. Chelsea did so much good in this world. Like, I used to long for that. And nowadays, I'm like, it's gonna mean nothing to me if there's a whole room full of people that love me, but I hated myself. Like, I'm so scared to end up on that deathbed and be like, yeah, I made everybody else happy, but I'm still miserable. Oh my gosh. No way, no way, no way. You know, there's certain fears that hold you back, and then there's certain fears that free you. There's certain fears that set you free, and that's a fear that definitely set me free. The fact that I am so scared to end up at my expiration date and not be able to honestly say that I went after it 100%. Like, that's what I go so hard for. That's why I stay so consistent, because I just want to be able to make it to the end and say that I tried. I did everything in my power to become the person God wanted me to be. Like, I went after all of it. I did it scared. I did it insecure. I did it hurt. It doesn't matter. Like, every day I woke up and I went hard. Every day I woke up and I refused to quit. Oof. I just want to be proud of myself when I make it to the end. I want to be proud of myself. I want to be like, yeah, I wasn't perfect. You didn't do it 100% of the time. You didn't go hard 100% of the time, but you did your best. Like, job well done, Chelsea. Like, I just want to be proud of myself when I make it to the end, and it scares me that so many of us won't be. So many of us will not be proud of ourselves in the least bit. So many of us are going to make it to our expiration date, and we're just going to be laying there and be like, dang, I wish I woulda. Ooh, My gosh, I wish I would have. I am very scared of the life that I'm living now because it's all a risk. You know, I'm going hard every day. I'm pushing my body to new limits. Like, I'm vulnerably showing up to my friendships. I'm vulnerably loving people. Like, it's scary. What I'm doing, I feel like, is scary. It's very out of my comfort zone to go so hard for a life that I've never seen. However, it's more scary to me for me to make it to the end and be like, I knew in the back of my head that there had to be more to life than this, and I didn't go after any of it. Oh, I'm more scared to make it to the end, to make it to old age, and be one of those people that's just sitting out on my porch in my rocking chair doing what? Like just rocking and wishing that I would have. Wish I would have said that. Wish I would have done that. Wish I would have spoke up. Wish I wouldn't have been so scared. Wish I would have tried harder. Wish I would have pushed myself more. Like, I wish I would have went after something. I wish I would have became somebody. That is so terrifying to me. I'm not doing that. Nope. Society really wants us to think that once you hit 30 and you haven't made it yet, that you're not going to be successful, and I do not believe that. I do not receive that at all. I recently hit 30. I'm almost 31 now, and my life is just beginning. I'm just getting started. Like, I'm now finally on the path to becoming the person that I'm going to be proud of. I refuse to give up. Are you kidding me? I gave up all of my 20s. I'm just beginning now. And I'm going to be one of those people that make it to the end. And I'm going to be sitting in my rocking chair and be like, I went hard for everything. I did it. I became the person I knew I should have been the whole time. Ooh, that is beautiful. I moved my son and I out of our little 3-bedroom household 10 days before my 29th birthday. And I'm turning 31 in a couple months. It's been almost 2 years since I started my whole self-discovery process, and it has been the best 2 years of my entire life. And not because it's all been perfect, and not because I leveled up in every aspect of my life, although God, I really, really did, but really because I can now say that I'm proud of myself. I went hard for all of it, and I have yet to stop. There has not been one single day out of the past almost 2 years now that I gave up. There was not one single day where I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back to the stagnant life that I was living. Not one day. And for me to be able to sit here so close to my 31st birthday and be like, I am still going hard for myself. I'm still showing up every day. I'm still waking up early. I'm still in my word. Not one day went by that I did not put a prayer up. Not one day. Not one day can I look back in the past 2 years and say I didn't fight. I didn't give it my all. I didn't try. God, that's crazy. I'm telling you, we be chasing the wrong things in this lifetime. We chase all the wrong things. If you're chasing money, you're never going to be fulfilled. Chase something that's real. Chase being proud of yourself. Chase that. I started on a journey to self-discovery, and I just really wanted to be proud of the person that I was showing up as, and I made it there. And that's what I mean when I say that I'm successful. When I say I'm successful, I'm not talking about my bank account. I don't care nothing about that. Yes, we need money. I get it, and the money will come. Please trust and believe that it will come. I'm not tripping about none of that, but I'm successful because I became the person that I can now say that I'm proud of. I became somebody that I love. Question of the day is, what are you chasing? What are you really after? You know, like, are you after worldly success? Because you'll achieve that. It's really not that difficult to achieve worldly success if we're being real. What type of success are you after? Because I'm after me. I'm after God. Like, I'm after purpose. I'm after something so much bigger than what this world has to offer. And the fact that I'm actually achieving that is the most wild feeling ever. Like, you think you know what proud is? You think you're proud because you hit a certain number in your bank account? Wait till you experience the feeling of being proud of yourself for actually becoming somebody that you can be proud of, for actually becoming somebody that you love. Oh, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful.